Hello everybody, Joe Rojo here, back with another episode of Hollow Knight. So, first of all today, I'll say after reading this, oh look, who's joined us? We have quite a merry crowd now, don't we? This fellow came wandering into my hut, quite distraught, and on his own quest for a new calling in life. We talked and found a common love of creating and building and honing our craft, so now we make art together. It's good to have company. I hadn't realized how lonely I was. It's like being with my brothers again. Stay with us if you like. So you met my brother Oro and convinced him to teach you his nail art. It's been a long time since I've seen him. I wonder how much he's changed. He's always seemed to be haunted by something. Didn't get to read that. No matter the distance between us though, we are still brothers. I hope that passing down his learnings to you brought him some happiness. That nail art you learnt, the Cyclone Slash, that was always Mato's favourite. It must have made him ecstatic to have a pupil like you. He always wanted to pass down what he'd learned to a new generation. He was not the most skilled pupil himself, but his enthusiasm and his kindness set him apart. I'm glad he achieved what he desired for so long, to be a teacher. That charm, only the great nail sage could have given that to you. Seeing how strong you've become, it almost makes me want to take up my nail once more. But no, I should stay on my current path and keep working at my art. If the great nail sage ever comes by, I want to show him how far I've come. Building these models takes patience and a light touch. It's worth it though, seeing the grand old knights of Hollowness come to life before our eyes. Mighty Hegemon was always my favourite. What a towering figure he was, though surprisingly soft-spoken for one so large. They were all impressive in their own right, of course. Fierce Dryer, kindly Isma, mysterious Zemma, and the other one, which I think is the Dung Knight, if I'm honest. And then he just repeats what he said. Oh, hello, traveller. How strange that we should meet again in a world as vast as this. I must thank you for not killing me when I asked you to. I was irritated at first, but I had some time to think up there, and I soon saw the wisdom in your decision. The world is made of more than metal and weapons. I set out exploring and soon found my way here. Shio is a master of many arts and has promised to teach me what he can. I think I'll be quite happy here. We're building a full suite of the Kingdom's Knights. In their time, I barely ever paid them attention, but Shio keenly remembers each. A fanboy, eh? It's so refreshing, nothing like the crude practice of nail work. I just love all the intricate details. Fair enough, dude. This is fabulous. I'd never have believed my claws capable of such depth construction. Damn, that word feels weird on my mouth. But yeah, today we're just tying up a few things, like this is known as the happy couple spot. An age spent toiling alone. This is much nicer. But yeah, So this is what happened to the Nail Master if you don't kill him, my brother Oro, and that's the same as he said before. But yeah, after we do a few things, I'm actually doing 2 of the endings. This will actually be the last episode for now. Explain again after this. The white saber in darkness, troubled dreams beset the maiden. Her savior gone, consumed below. Now her it's hard to read this because on the thing on post recording, the screen for the footage is actually smaller. There's no way to enlarge it either, but I'll let you read it if now it's come this far, if you want. But yeah, so I'm tying up a few things like this. I've got a few extra things, and then I do a couple of the endings. I do, I believe, what is called the siblings ending, where you do the bad ending, but you trap Hornet in with you, and then I also fight Radiance at the end. Why this is going to be my last for a while is I actually have many games to play on a list. Hollow Knight's starting to take up a little bit too much time. What do you want, Kerr? Have you come to laugh at me as well? Fools, did you never consider that being trapped in this cage was precisely what I intended? Yes, by all means, release me into your arena. I am Zote the Mighty, and as soon as I draw my nail, Life Ender, your laughter will turn into terror. Leave me be, you lowly worm. I must rest before my great battle. Pray we do not meet in the arena. How miserable to be stuck here instead of continuing my quest. So yeah, Hollow Knight's been taking up a little bit much time. Don't get me wrong, I love the game and all, but it puts into perspective when I say I've got over 100 games in my possession digitally for the most part that I haven't actually played yet. So yeah, I kind of need to move on with that. As much I'd love to 100% this, there's quite a few long games I still have that I need to play. I might eventually come back to it and finish the endings, but for now this is going to be the last video for at least a while. This is me just getting the Voidheart. You need this to fight Radiance, I believe. Once you get this as well, the siblings will actually stop attacking you. But yeah, I would have liked to get a load more stuff, but it does require a bit too much time for me. I have to get used to certain bosses, their attack patterns. I have to then work around a way to, like, my usual play style to be able to beat them, and it all becomes time consuming. And I haven't really got the time right now, to be fair. But there is a chance I'll eventually come back to it. Rather than doing a new one, I'll finish obviously everything that I did not get in this. I'll finish the save. But for now, this is going to be the last episode, and hopefully I can get a bit more through my list before new games keep coming out, and increasing the number of games in that list. To put it in perspective, on some long games I have Nier Automata to play. I did get that right, I think. Oh well, don't really care to be honest, but yeah, I've got that to play, and I've been told that's a really long game to get through. There's actually a few others as well that I know are pretty long. So and I've got some other games I've been playing I need to finish before I get onto games like that too. So At least we got 2 more of the endings, and we got what's considered one of the good ones. If you dream now this, at the bottom of here, this is how you get Void Soul. No cost too great. No, this isn't anything bad against the game either. The game's actually pretty good. It can be overly difficult at times. I'm not gonna lie. Of Radiance, there's one called Absrad. It can literally one-shot you, and I do think that's a little over the top. But I do also understand that some people like the challenge, but you know, each to their own. In any case, yeah, it's not nothing bad against the game. I just personally don't have the time to put so much dedication into one game myself. No mind to think. To be honest, I'm probably just gonna admire the backtracking here and not read it out. I'll leave you to do that. You shall seal the blinding light that plagues their dreams. You are the vessel. You are the Hollow Knight. So yeah, that turns the King Soul into the Voidheart. You do have to have it equipped to open this area, by the way. I forgot to say that at first, but otherwise this bit with the black egg in won't actually appear. But once it turns into the Voidheart, it is permanently equipped, but it does not take a slot anymore. It also has no abilities. And then if you come here now, you'll find Hornet here. The path is opened one way or another, and end awaits inside. I won't be joining you in this. That space is built to sustain your likes. Its bindings would drain me were I to join. Don't be surprised. I'll not risk my own life in your attempt. Though if the moment arrives, she'll help. Could it achieve that impossible thing? Should it? Words are just not with me today. Probably how tired I am, but should have done this earlier. But oh well, I want to get these uploaded before I crash. I do save the recording here, temporarily. But that was more so, if I did fail, I would have not wasted your time and put the succeeding one out. But I believe I get this first try here, if I remember rightly. Trust me, I literally only did this like an hour and a half ago, or 2 hours ago, something like that, and I've already forgotten if I've did it first time or not. Yeah, I'm not being cautious in this turn around whatsoever. I'm literally intending to kill it quicker than it can kill me. As you can tell with a reckless move like that. Yeah, I accidentally shot that the wrong way. But yeah, I was right first time. And this basically gets you what I believe is, as I said before, I believe it's called the sibling ending. Basically, you trap Hornet in with you, and you become a seal. I believe she becomes like one of the dreamers. She acts as a seal for the egg. Although with what she was saying outside, I believe this might be the end for her because that got loud. But yeah, she said something about the bindings draining her, so she might not actually have long after being sealed in there with me. Which is pretty cruel, but it's one of the endings, so I had to get it. Not like I would actually wish that on her. And so I don't get not Absrad. I don't get Radiance like straight away. I do actually get one of my best Hollow Knight runs after this initial one though. I also didn't realise that doing Radiance that my health regen, it was actually a mate of mine on a chat group that actually told me that your health regens when you start the Radiance fight. I'm not sure if that came out gibberish or correct then. Oh well, but yeah, your health regens when you get into Radiance fight. So don't worry about keeping yourself full health through the Hollow Knight fight and wasting soul. It didn't take me just the 3 tries that are shown on here, by the way. It did take me more than that. I'd say it took me about 11, maybe 12 tries total to beat Radiance. This was my first try though, and then the last 2 would be either my 10th and 11th, or 11th and 12th, depend. It was my last 2 basically. I love the little scene it gives for that. Also, I'd never realised before that Radiance does 2 halves of damage to you. I probably would have been a lot more cautious in this fight if I had actually been privy to that information. It actually was at that moment I realised, because I wasn't checking my mask, I was counting hits. So then I suddenly died and I was like, oh wait, I'm dead, oh crap, it does 2 damage. That was literally the thought process. But yeah, my one of my best, if not my best, Hollow Knight run. Followed actually by my worst Radiance run, so yeah, he did catch me off guard a few times. Like, I didn't expect him to like needle me or like drive at me, whatever, thrust at me as quickly as he did. So you know, I speed this up, but yeah, probably followed by one of my worst Radiance runs. I actually do. I sped this up because I thought rather than cut it out and not like just show the Hollow Knight fight again, I'd give you this. Plus, it was quite literally my worst Radiance run. But oh, I thought it was anyway. But this was my successful run. Me after finding out that I didn't have to worry about healing. As long as I survived the Hollow Knight fight, it's all good. And by this point, honestly, I was confident enough to know that I didn't need max health to like guarantee surviving against him. He tends to catch me off guard with that a lot. I like expect him to do one thing and then he'll thrust on me. Yep, did that a bit too early, but you know, I was a bit eager there. If you wonder why I'm not just spamming Abyssal Shriek, I figured out on a few playthroughs that I needed some soul for the next part. I also needed to make sure here I could get a full lot of health again and still have at least about a mask worth of soul. Preferably more, but a mask worth was like to be certain. Yeah, that was terrible. I tried dashing both times, but it didn't quite work. But I tried to keep calm, which I do well of, to be fair. But And then, yep, we're into endgame. I find it cool how the original Hollow Knight actually helps you here. And this is awesome. Sadly though, does result in your character's death. Yeah, no matter what you do, the vessel you play as always ends up getting the short end of the stick. Hollow Nest thrives for it, but you either die or become a vessel. Those are quite literally the endings, so sad times. But Hornet survives, so at least there's one bright side. And yeah, sadly that's the last thing you see, is your character's mask broken. So, sad times. I wish there was a happier ending, but oh well. But yeah, so that was the Radiance ending where you destroy the disease. As I said, this is the last episode for now. I may eventually revisit Hollow Knight. I might even eventually just get a Nightmare Grim video up there as a separate thing. It's not all guaranteed yet. There are other games I want to play, so I can't spend too much time trying to grind to like adapt to fights and 100% the thing. And even if I did, there's no guarantee I'd be able to defeat Absrad, like Absolute Radiance. But that might be something for the future. As for now though, as I said multiple times, this is the last video. I'll leave my outro here and leave you to watch through to my percentage and stuff. But it's been a blast, it really has. Hollow Knight, brilliant game. It might be overly difficult at times, but I've still enjoyed it for the most part. But anyways, it's been a blast, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in my next playthrough, I guess. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and have a great one. Bye now.